Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. Gentlemen, in this video we are going to be speaking about how to live the Spartan lifestyle, bro. How to build the Spartan physique. I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of my entire workout plan. So stick around because a lot of motherfuckers charge a lot of money for this shit. And then on top of that, you guys know this, bro. What is a Spartan lifestyle, right? Back then, these guys were conquerors. These guys were warriors. And so they would kill in battle that shit out, right? Again, living a warrior life. But then what would they also do? Get tons of bitches, right? Tons of women. So whether that's you trying to, again, get a bunch of girls or find one girl, I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks as to how you're gonna build your physique and then how you're gonna actually, get some girls. Because there was a period of time in my life where I didn't talk to any girls for like 3 years long. And I don't think it was beneficial. Even though that period of time I was improving and getting better, I think I could have and should have at least been having in some way, shape, or form, like sexual relationships in my life. Because what does that lead to when you're bored, lonely, by yourself? You just jacking off a lot. And so we know that ain't good. You need to at least be getting some kind of pussy. And so I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I do it and everything in between and what's allowed me to kind of get girls to the state 10 times more than any other time in my life, okay? So I'm going to be putting on the workout split on the screen as we go. I'm going to break down my 6-day workout split. Now I'd be going to the gym 7 times a day. Last day is kind of just an active recovery, but let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, so let's start off with Monday, right? What are we doing on fucking Mondays? Putting it up here on the screen. We are hitting chest, okay? Now, first exercise, classic. If you're not doing this, what are you doing? It's fucking bench press, okay? And so we're doing this for 5 sets of 10 reps. Now, when it comes to my workout split and the way I go about things, guys, I am training with high intensity all the time. The number one reason I see a lot of people not make the progression they want to in the gym is because they are not fucking training with intensity. So you have to be training with intensity. Get your heart going. Get your shit, like start sweat. You should be sweating in your workout. Like have there be some kind of fucking activity in you burning calories in your workout, not just some half-ass type training. Like, bro, Spartans train like they're in the fucking battle, okay? So we start off with bench press. On top of this, with most of my like bigger movements, guys, I do something called the pyramid, is what I like to call it. And what that means is, so with bench press, how we're doing 5 sets, I like to warm up, and then I like to put on a plate, then a plate 25, then 2 plates, then I'll stay at 2 plates for 2 top heavy sets, then I'll go back down to a plate 25, and then burn out at a plate. And so you can see the pyramid that I'm talking about. It's like you're slowly making your way to the top, staying at the top for 2 heavy sets, really to focus on training that strength, right? So you're still strong, but then with the amount of reps we're doing in this entire workout and hitting the different variations and then the burnout at the end, you're still getting lots of volume in there, and especially on my fucking chest on such a big muscle group, right? And at least something in my routine, the chest is like the staple of the physique. Like I just wanted that nice aesthetic physique, and that's what my program is built around. Too, when you take off your shirt, you're just not a mass monster. You look good. You have like a Spartan physique. Aesthetic, still big, not too skinny. You get the point, okay? So after bench press, we're doing incline dumbbell press. This is also a staple for 5 sets, 10 reps. Again, holding that same structure with the pyramid. Guys, with that, there's 2 top heavy sets. Mind you, you don't need to be doing 10 reps. Since these are your 2 top heavy sets, you could be doing like 6, 7, 8 reps, okay? After that, we're hitting cable flies. So these are, cable flies are the ones that you're on the cable machine. It's like the big ass thing at the gym, and you're doing these, right, from both sides. 1 cable on this side, 1 cable on this side. And then we do those high, medium, and low to hit all 3 points on the chest, the top, the middle, and the lower part of the chest. And then again, we do that for 3 sets of 10 reps on each setting. So in total, 9 fucking sets. Yes, this is a good workout. After that, we are doing inclined Smith machine, okay? Inclined Smith machine is kind of like the incline dumbbell press. It's just now you're on the Smith machine. We're doing that for 3 sets of 12. And then after that, we're finishing off with a pec fly machine. And we do these as well for 3 sets of 12. And so you can see for the heavier compound movements, do we kind of hold that pyramid structure, but on like the machines and on the plate loaded machines, cables, we just kind of do 3 sets of 12 reps, 10 reps, whatever we're going for. So that's chest day, Monday. Next day, we are doing back. Tuesday is always back day. We're starting off with seated cable row close grip. If you guys aren't familiar with that, search it up. It's a great fucking workout. Same thing, pyramid here. We are doing 4 to 5 sets of 10 reps. After that, we are doing seated lateral pull down wide grip. So this is where you're starting at the top and really just pulling down on a wide grip to really activate those lats. Again, we're doing that one for 4 sets of 10 reps. Then we are going to cable lateral pull downs. If you guys aren't familiar with these, this is also one that you can warm up with in case everything else is taken. It's basically where you have the bar and it's on the high cable setting, and then you're grabbing the straight bar and kind of just pulling it down. And it's really nice on your back. Once you're angled a little forward, really hits the lats. And so again, you guys can search all of these up. I also have like all of these in my program, like how-to videos, but you can search them. It's cable lat pull down, 3 sets of 10 reps. After that, we're doing seated row plate loaded machine. So this is just literally where you're sitting down. How do you say this? It's like a machine where the bar, just search up seated row. Just search that up, the plate loaded machine, and you'll know what it is. We're doing 3 sets of 10 reps, dual hand, so you're doing both of them. And then once you've done that, we are doing 3 sets, 10 reps of single hand. So then you're gonna switch to just one hand, okay? And I promise you, this sounds like a lot, but this is literally what fucking has built my physique to the day that it is to date. After that, guys, we're doing lower back extensions. The reason you have to do these, guys, is because for the entire workout, there really wasn't any lower back being hit, like specifically the very, very low part. And so you want to make sure, like this is something a lot of people leave out when it comes to them hitting back. And so we're doing lower back extensions for 3 sets of 12. And I do this with like a 45-pound plate that I'll grab and like do these lower back extensions. Search it up as well. Some of these might be too complicated for you guys to understand, but once you have the actual like how to, you'll see why we do them and kind of what they're hitting and targeting in specific. So guys, after back, we have Wednesday legs. You know how this goes, typical split, right? And so on Wednesday, you're always gonna start off with fucking barbell squats. I don't care what anybody tells you, we're fucking squatting, okay? Same pyramid-like style, 5 sets of 10, making your way up, making your way back down, and then burning out. After you've done the squats, the staple in the fucking workout, you're hitting some hamstring curls for 4 sets of 10 reps. Hamstring curls are really nice, just activating the hamstrings in isolation. Then we're hitting actual leg extensions for 4 sets of 10. Then we're gonna hit the hack squat machine for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And then once we've done that, we are hitting standing calf raises, 3 sets of 15. Now, we're only hitting calves one machine for 3 to 4 reps. If you want, this is totally optional and up to you. You can hit like one more exercise on calves earlier in the workout so that you have like essentially like 2 workouts for the calves. We kind of always just stuck to one, seen the progress. As of recently, if I'm like in between workouts and something's taken, I'll go hit like an extra workout of calves, but that's totally up to you. Then what do we have again, guys? So we hit Monday chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday legs. Now we hit chest again on Thursday. Again, the reason for this is really emphasizing the chest and the physique. Early on in my journey, did I realize that I had a lacking chest. It was really one of my lacking muscle groups. And so even 2 years in, did I notice everything was kind of ratioed, but my chest was super small. Like it was nice and muscular, but it was small. And so I adjusted. I started hitting chest 2 to 3 times a week, originally 3, but then I've toned back as time has gone. And so now it's again 2, and it's just really nice. Make sure that the chest is popping. It's like the first thing people look at in your physique. So with that, again, it's a little bit of a lighter day. It's not gonna be as crazy as the Monday just because we've already hit it for the week. And so we're doing bench press, 4 sets of 10. Then we're gonna hit some incline Smith machine, 3 sets of 12. Then we're gonna hit cable flies, again, low, medium, high for 3 sets of 10, and then just finish off with some pec fly machine for 3 sets of 12. Again, we kind of just extracted a workout out of there. And so it's still a nice chest day, but not as crazy as it was on Monday because it's only been 3 days. But your chest should be recovered at this point, and you shouldn't be really that sore in your chest from Monday. And that's why we do it on Thursday. So once you've done that, then what we are going to do is, oh, 1 second, I'm not too sure why this happened. Once we done chest again on Thursday, now we are doing shoulders on Friday. And this is very strategically placed because the thing you don't want to do in your workout program is hit like shoulders on fucking one day and then chest after. The reason you don't want to do that is because, bro, if your shoulders are sore and all fucked and then you're going into chest day after and now you're pushing all this heavy ass weight but all of your shoulders are fucked. Personally, I don't like the feeling of that. Personally, it's harder to lift heavier weight, even though, yes, you're hitting a different muscle group, but dude, those two are kind of in correlation regardless. And I don't want to hurt myself or increase the risk of me potentially hurting myself. So I always make sure that I hit chest first and then shoulders, and not like shoulders and then chest, just because I don't want to fuck with that. On top of that, guys, when you are hitting chest, please mind, a lot of people don't bench because they say it's going to hurt their shoulders and this and that. Listen, if you're hurting your shoulder benching, probably because you're fucking benching wrong. Anytime you hit a chest workout, your shoulders should be back and down, okay? And when you're moving, you see how like my shoulders staying stationary, it's just my chest activating. The reason a lot of people injure their shoulder working out chest is because they're doing this. They're just activating their fucking shoulder when in reality, it's up, down, and now you see how the shoulder stays in place and now it's just the chest. That's how you'll prevent some fucking shoulder injuries, all right? So for shoulders, let's break this down. Guys, for shoulders, it's gonna be likewise with arms on Saturday, but with shoulders and arms, all of these workouts, I superset, or I'll do like a 3, I don't know if you call it a circuit, but I'll either do a superset with just 2 exercises or a superset with 3. I usually do a superset with 3 exercises going at once, where it's just a little bit of lighter weight, but I'm going back to back to back to back, very little rest, and just getting active, getting a pump, getting the fucking intensity in there, and it really, really helps because there's a couple more workouts on these days. So you're gonna start off with dumbbell shoulder press. This is a little heavier, kind of holding that same structure with the pyramid, 4 to 5 sets of 10 reps. After you've done that, we're doing dumbbell lateral side raises, 3 sets of 12. This is where I'll usually start the circuit. Then we're doing dumbbell front raises, right? So kind of doing this, and then once I'm done with that, straight to these. With that, then we're doing dumbbell reverse flies to really activate the back of the shoulder. This is the part a lot of people forget, to really have the 3D boulder shoulder. And then once we are finished with that, we're gonna hit lateral cable side raise. So if you're familiar with lateral cables side raises, you're basically on the cable machine, holding yourself here, and boom, right? And then once we've done that, we're hitting cable rope front raises, where you actually grab the cable rope, attach it to the bottom, you're facing away from the cable, and you're just going like this, hitting the front again, and then we finish off with some rear delt flies. Again, really emphasizing the rear delts to have the 3D look on our shoulders, okay? So that's shoulders. Now for arms, again, this is going to be all supersetted, or like the 2 to 3 workout circuits, whatever you want to call it, because there's a couple more workouts. So on this, we're starting off with dumbbell bicep curls. By the way, arms, when I say arms are just biceps and triceps, okay? So we're starting off dumbbell bicep curls, 4 sets of 10, seated dumbbell hammer curls, 4 sets of 10. Then we're hitting 21 bicep barbell curls. If you aren't familiar with 21 bicep barbell curls, 21s are you grab the barbell that already has like the weight on it, and then you're hitting 7 from bottom to bottom half. Then you're hitting 7 from half to top, and then you're hitting 7 full. Mind you, no rest in between. That together, 7, 7, 7 is 21, and we do that for 3 sets. Obviously, once you've done 21, rest, and then 21 again, right? So that's a great one. I've done that forever. Beautiful workout. And then we're hitting overhead tricep dumbbell extensions. We are doing that for 4 sets of 12, and then tricep dumbbell kickback, so hitting the triceps now. And then once we've done that, we're doing easy bar bicep cable curls. If you don't have an easy bar, you can just use a regular straight bar on the cables, really getting them biceps again. And then high cable bicep curl. I've seen Arnold, I believe, that did this, but if you aren't familiar with this one, it's basically you're in between a cable machine where you have it on both ends, and you grab it from one side, put it on a like medium to high setting, run over to the other side, grab it, and then now you're like on the entire cable machine, and you're going like this, and the cable again is that way, and you're pulling it this way while holding yourself on the other side of the cable machine. It's a really nice workout. Search it up, it's great. After that, we're doing tricep rope pushdowns, and then finishing off with easy bar reverse tricep cable pushdown. This is, if you aren't familiar with what I just said, this one is where you have the bar, you're grabbing it opposite, and it's at the top setting, and you're pulling downwards to activate the tricep. So instead of like this, you're grabbing it this way and pushing it down to hit the triceps. And then that is arms. So that's pretty much the 6 day, 6 day workout split that I'm on right now. And so as you can see, I don't do like a push-pull legs or back and buys. And guys, the reason I don't do that is simply because I don't like those splits, bro. I feel like I prioritize one muscle group a day unless it's like arms, because arms are like two smaller muscle groups. Because when you're hitting 2 muscle groups a day, especially like a bigger muscle group, it's very hard by the time you've hit, you know, the other muscle group or bouncing back and forth, that you are having all of your energy and all of your focus go into one. It's usually like you're emphasizing one or the other. And so I feel like this workout split that I've done forever with this, and has, I mean, done me justice. It ain't broke, so I'm not gonna fix it. And it's really helped me progress over the years continuously, is emphasis on just one muscle group a day. And only that, and in that have I seen tremendous fucking progress, because again, I'm just focusing on hitting one thing, and so all of the attention is going there on that day. And yeah, guys, so that's pretty much sums up the workout plan, and I promise you, this is fucking bulletproof. This is what I've done for the past 4.5 years, as of now, really a while, and it served me good. If you guys want to see my physique, you can go on my YouTube thumbnails or just go to my Instagram. You'll see like my transformation and shit and what I look like, but it got me looking pretty fucking good, all right? So now that you guys have the Spartan physique and the Spartan mindset that will come with the Spartan physique, because that's really where my mindset was built, bro. My mindset was really, like a big part of my mindset was built in the gym, and just continuously fucking basically torturing myself every day, right? The literal tear of your muscles, and just fucking, you know, going in there every day, bro, and grinding and grinding and grinding, and that helps you build a certain mindset. And then on top of that, you know, years of taking L's, years of just pushing through. But the gym had a huge role in building my mindset. So now that you have the Spartan workout program, you will build the Spartan physique in that workout program, I promise you. If you can push yourself every single fucking day, you will see the kind of progress in your mind as well. So now that you have, let me make sure this didn't die. Now that you have the workout program, the thing you have to understand, and the thing I want to talk about next, is getting girls. And I'll keep this fairly short because it's not that complex. It's actually very simple. We just tend to overcomplicate it. So once you build the physique of your liking, once you're in the stage of life where you are progressing, okay, and where you're in the middle of building the physique, you are going to get more confident with time. You are going to get more confident in all of this. And what happens in confidence, bro, you're gonna feel like the guy, that man, him. And in that will you be able to attract more girls. In that will you be able to go up to girls, right? And that's one of the biggest reasons I wasn't able to get girls early on, as many as I would like, because I was just scared. I was just a bitch, basically, because I was scared of rejection. And it's like, until you get confident, until you look in the mirror and like are that fucking guy, and you see yourself as like, damn, bro, I look fucking good. Like, you build yourself up, right? Does it become very easy to then go up to girls? And mind you, the other thing a lot of you guys have to understand is when it comes to dudes, Okay, we know most dudes are fucking retards. Most dudes are lazy. Most dudes don't have the work ethic. Most dudes don't look good. Most dudes are broke. And in that, it's like when you do level yourself up, when you do get in shape, when you're in the midst of getting in shape, in the midst of personal development, right? And you just leveling up as a man, you're gonna be better than most, bro. And you being better than most pretty much makes you rare. And what happens when something is rare, it becomes in demand. And so all of a sudden, you are going to see the top tier girls come your way. You are going to see much more attention come your way because it's just nature. When somebody sees somebody that's in shape, it's like with you and girls. When you see a bitch that's in shape, she's fucking bad. It's just like you're automatically attracted to her, right? It's the same with the opposite way around when she sees a guy that's in shape with a chest, with a six pack. And so naturally, you'll see how you'll get more girls with this. But then on top of this, what I was saying beforehand, it's like with your confidence growing, with you growing as a person in the gym, in your personal development, you are going to be able to become that guy that is able to walk up to girls in here, and in that will you do it, right? And so with that, the number one tip I can give you is before going to talk to a girl, don't think about it at all. The second you start thinking about it is the second you fucked yourself, okay? If you see a girl that's cute and that you like, if you know her or you don't know her, the next time you see her, next time you see a girl you think is cute, again, if you've never seen her before, just walk up to her. Don't think about it. Make it happen. Second nature. Just go and fucking see what happens. I'm telling you, the second you start to think about this shit in your head and debate if you should, if you shouldn't, is the second you've absolutely thrown yourself off of the bridge, thrown yourself off of the ship. Because now you're gonna feed into the negativity. Now you're gonna question all of these things and you're just digging yourself in a hole. And so the number one thing you can do is have this become second nature in your thinking, where you see a cute girl, boom, you just go. You don't think about it, it just happens, right? Now, if you aren't at that point yet, and you'll find it hard to do this, obviously, it's easier said than done, what you can do is you have to do this trick, okay? And this is just a trick you do early on in the beginning, because once you've done it a couple times and once you do this more and more, you don't really have to do this anymore. But you build yourself up, okay? Because the reason you don't walk up to girls right now is because you're unconfident, number one, but you feed into the negativity, into the bullshit as to why she would say no, what's the worst that can happen, you know, all that shit. And so once you get to this point, and the different way of reframing your mind is build yourself up as to all the reasons as why she would say yes. Build yourself up. I'm the fucking man. I look good. I'm him. Why would she not want to be with me? I'm the fucking prize, right? You switch the narrative. And in you doing that, will you find it much easier to go walk up to girls? And in walking up to girls, are you going to see how many more sexual relationships you're gonna have? How much more in bed you're gonna be, bro? How much more energy you're gonna have? Like, this is why I say having sexual relationships is a lot more important than I think most men understand, or maybe most do understand. I don't think I put as much emphasis on it for me early on, because as I said, I went under for like 3 years, and I think that played to my disadvantage, because when you're not fucking any bitches, when you're not having any kind of active sexual relationships going on, what do? You like jack off a lot, and I was damn near addicted during that period of time because I just wasn't with any girls, right? And so that's why this is crucial to you and your success as a man, bro. You living it up. And again, this doesn't have to just be with girls. If you're not that kind of guy that wants bitches or whatever, you're still gonna need to do this in finding a wife, bro. Because what do you think, a wife is just gonna pop out of thin air? Like, no, right? You have to start a conversation, you have to make a move, or maybe she does, but that's very rare that a girl is gonna take initiative. And a lot of the times you don't really want that, right? You don't want a girl to be the man, right? I'm here all about masculinity. And so, boys, hopefully you took some value from this video in really understanding the Spartan lifestyle of getting in shape, building the Spartan physique and the Spartan mind in that process, and then having all the girls, bro, living it up with that physique. Hopefully in this thumbnail, I'm gonna try to put like the Spartan lifestyle in a way, maybe me and then the Spartan, or just the Spartan with a bunch of girls around him, whatever. But I think this is one of the best ways you can go about life, bro, is in leveling up yourself, your physique, your mind. In that, the money will come, and then, you know, having sexual relationships, bro. Another thing that I'll quickly touch on before I end this video is a huge thing that helped me start walking up to girls and all this shit is being in the environment of a bunch of other dudes doing the same thing. Like my little brother and my business partner's little brother, they do exactly what I told you to do. They don't even think about it. Anytime we're walking on the sidewalk, they'll just walk up to a girl. And honestly, I didn't do this beforehand as much because I was just so focused on working. And it wasn't until I was really noticing this shit where I'm with my brother all the time and he's just walking up to all these bitches. And then when he's with his best friend, which is my business partner's little brother, and they just all started doing this. And what happens out of nature, you're hanging around it, so you're gonna do it too. Did then, obviously, I start to do this more. I was still getting girls. I was still, having girls come over, but I was more so focused on work, and it wasn't until I really engaged and really saw this and then really just started mimicking it did things flourish even more. And so that's why I'm telling you, this is essential to your livelihood, bro. And you fucking, I don't want to say living, but yeah, living, bro. Fuck it, living. Making money, having the physique, getting girls, getting a wife or bitches, whatever. Like, this is going to help you live as a man, bro, and live the fucking dream, the life, right? So, boys, again, hopefully you took some value from this video. I love you guys as always. Train with fucking intensity. Take this shit to the next level. You have everything you need, and lock the fuck in. If you need help with this, I do this. Follow me on Instagram. If you need my guidance, my help, I have a bunch of systems in place, daily trackers, nutrition, everything to really have you fucking dialed in. That's not only gonna help you in the physique, but in the mind, as I mentioned. And what happens when you level up your physique and mind, the money follows. So if you want to message me, you need help, you want coaching, follow me on Instagram, DM me. Love you boys, and I will see you guys in the next fucking video.